Not only that, but we lose to see the beauty in the Quran. You know, for the rest of the night, we will not hear a single fiqh ruling. كل الحواميم, 7 surahs in the Quran, they all start with Hamim, 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 and we will be reciting the rest of them. Not a single ruling in these surahs. And you will go on and on and on and on. The next time that you will encounter any ruling comes in Surah Al-Hujurat. The question still begs itself. طب ايش اللي في القرآن? What is in the Quran? Because the impression that we have of the Quran, that the Quran is a book of a lot of rulings. Do this and don't do that. And wallahi, that is not the reality of the Quran. Ahkam, rulings are part of the Quran, but they do not represent the majority of the Quran. Nor do they represent the real intent of the Quran. أنعطيكم مثال. قال ربنا يا بني آدم قد أنزلنا عليكم لباسا يواري سوآتكم وريشا ولباس التقوى ذلك خير. So for example, in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, O children of Adam, we have bestowed upon you clothing to cover your shame with, and also for the sake of adornment, ornament. وَلِبَاسُ التَّقْوَى. However, the clothing of piety, that is the best. واحد يقول لك أنا الآن نتكلم عن اللباس، إيش اللي جاب لباس التقوى في الموضوع؟ يقول لي لباس وريشة وفجأة تحس إن القرآن نطنط وقال لي لباس التقوى ذلك خير. You know, you're talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessing us with clothing to cover our shame with, and also to take as forms of ornaments. And then all of a sudden the Quran takes this big leap and it's talking about the clothing of piety that would be best, and it's confusing. Sometimes as you read the Quran, you think that, you know what, the Quran seems to be jumping and it does not finish a topic, and it just all of a sudden there is this very abrupt shift and you like encourage. But if you really pay attention, you will see something different. يقول لك السوءة سوءتان، سوءة خارجية وسوءة داخلية. You know, they say that there are 2 types of shames that need to be covered. One is external, one is internal. The external one is easy. Put on some clothes. But then Allah said, not only do you put on some clothes, but you can also use extra clothes to even look even better and better. You can wear a tie, you can wear a cap, you can wear all sorts of things to enhance this external beauty. But there are different types of shame that also need to be covered. إشي حسد، إشي بغض، إشي حنق، إشي كراهية، إشي رياء، نسأل الله السلامة والعافية. وبدأ إيش أسوي فيهم هدول؟ يجي ربك يقول لك إيش؟ ولباس التقوى ذلك خير. But there are these other external, internal shame, such as envy, jealousy, resentment, hatred. How do I cover this? So the Quran says, and the clothing of piety, indeed this is what is best. لذلك قالوا مسكين من حسن مظهره وساء مخبره. And that's why it's a pity that sometimes we pay so much attention to the external beauty, appearance, but not do anything about the internal infrastructure. جميل إنه باطن الإنسان يكون أحسن من ظاهره. يا رب اجعلنا منهم. آمين. You know, that's why they say that it would be so beautiful that our inside is more beautiful than our outside. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of such people. Ameen, Ya Rab, Ameen. Because what good is it that we spend so much energy and we focus so much on looking externally good, but internally we are not as good. We are not as good. So the Quran comes in and say like, the rulings are good. The rulings give principles to abide by, to live by, to guide us by. These are beautiful, and we appreciate this part of our deed. But then remember, my brothers and sisters, that the message of the Quran is much bigger than just do this and don't do that. And the more you dig into it, the beauty of the Quran just comes up. And we appreciate the Quran more as a result of this. One last point, inshallah, and I stop. And as the month of Ramadan is coming to an end, you know how for the past few years we've been saying, man, Ramadan went by so fast. This is the fastest Ramadan. Wallahi, I promise you. Last Ramadan I said, man, this is the fastest Ramadan I've ever witnessed. But this Ramadan is absolutely the fastest Ramadan I've ever witnessed. Okay? That is how we got things. Subhanallah. It just went by. Tonight is the last Friday of Ramadan. No more Fridays. By next Friday, we have either celebrated Eid or we will be celebrating Eid the day after. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst those who have been accepted.
Ameen.
One thing that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I said this earlier today, and I wish for it to be a principle that we live by. لا تحقرن من المعروف شيئا. Do not belittle any act of goodness. Wallahi, this is such a beautiful principle to live by. Do not belittle any act of goodness. لا تحقرن من المعروف شيئا. Even if it be even if it be that we meet your brother with a cheerful face, do not belittle any act of goodness. لأنك تتعامل مع رب رحيم يقبل منك حاجة أو إذا قبلها صغيرة كبيرة عند رب العالمين تكبر. عند رب العالمين تكبر بس هو يقبل بس تكبر. Now I'm reminded of this idea of where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam the story of this woman. She was a prostitute. Her profession was prostitution. She goes down into a well, drinks water, she comes out, so she comes up. فوجدت كلبا يلهث. She found a dog panting out of thirst. حنت عليه. Felt sorry for the dog. Went down in, filled up her shoes, came and gave the dog. ايش اللي حصل؟ فغفر الله له. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave her sins. والله بالمنطق البشري اللي صار ما هو منطقي. يصير بقول لك بغي عاهر. المفروض ان التوبه بتاعتك تكون ايش؟ حاجه قد المقام. حاجه قد مقام الجريمه. Logically, this does not make sense. When I say logically, meaning that by our own account of logic, if somebody is a prostitute and they want to repent, if we were to put the conditions for their repentance, this woman is going to go to hell. If we were to put the conditions. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not deal this way. Woman goes that Allah appreciates these acts of goodness. لا تحقرن من المعروف شيء. Do not belittle any act of goodness. Imagine this is how we live life. Imagine that this is how we live life. We go around always thinking, لا تحقرن من المعروف شيء. Do not belittle any act of goodness. You know when we do that, you become more pleasant. Wallahi, you become more pleasant. As an individual, you become more, because everything is no longer just a simple thing. رجل ماشي في الطريق رأى غصن قال أبعدنا عن الطريق حتى إن إيش لا يأذي المسلمين. A man walking down the street, he saw a branch in the middle of the street. He said, let me just move this aside so that it does not inconvenience the believers. إيش اللي حصل؟ غفر الله له. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave the man. على إيش؟ لا تحقرن من المعروف شيئا. Do not belittle any act of goodness. You know who appreciates little things? Our own families. Our own families. بالله عليكم اليوم إذا الواحد رجع عند أهله وقال إيش اللي يبسطكم؟ Just try it. Just go back to your families, go to your husband, to your wife, ask your children, say, what would make you happy? And you will find that most of us don't want big things. What do we want? We want small things. We want small things would make us happy. Be kind to me. Say something nice to me. Do this to me. That's what people want. عشان كده النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول لا تحقرن من المعروف شيء. Do not belittle any act of goodness. To illustrate, say this story and we stop inshallah. After the hurricane in Houston, Harvey, this big African American man comes to the volunteer center. And he says that I want to volunteer. People in the volunteer center, they get excited and say, you have a boat? He said, no, I've got no boat. We have a big 4x4. I said, no, I've got no car. Will you have a floaty? I said, no. Well, did you bring water with you? No. Would you have dry clothes? No. No boat, no truck, no floaty, no water, no dry clothes. What do you want to do? And the man said, man, I'm just going to stand by the corner and I want you to make an announcement. Whoever wants a hug, I'll give them a hug. You know who taught us this? Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. ألا أحدثكم ألا أخبركم أقربكم مني مجلسا يوم القيامة. Shall I inform you about those who are going to be the closest to me in the assembly on the day of judgment? أحاسنكم أخلاقا. Those amongst you who have the best of manners and the best of character. أحاسنكم أخلاقا الموطئون أكنافا. Those who use their shoulders to comfort people.
Allah.
الموطئون أكنافا الذين يألفون ويؤلفون. They are those who are loving and they are lovable. صلى الله عليه وسلم.
صلى الله عليه وسلم.
بالله من كلام حلو. بالله من كلام جميل هذا. هذا كلام جميل. Such were the teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And when you see this big man imbibing this, saying that, look, make an announcement, I'll be standing by the corner, whoever wants a hug, I'll give them a hug. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, الموطئون أكنافا قالوا كنف الرجل كتفه. Now the word kanaf is shoulder. Those who put their shoulders down so that they comfort other people. إلهي يا رب اجعلنا وإياك من المقبولين.
آمين آمين.
إلهي يا رب يبارك لنا فيما مضى من رمضان.
آمين آمين آمين.
ويبارك لنا فيما بقي من رمضان يا
آمين
رب
آمين.
العالمين. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst those who were accepted in this month of Ramadan.
Amen.
And wherever is left in this month of Ramadan, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless it for us.
Amen. Amen.
جزاكم الله خير for the opportunity. هذا الله أعلم.